And how on Ghana Talks Radio, Sandra Asante, I'm back here again to have fun with you. And not forgetting the legendaries in the studios, and we'll be having chit chats. But now we go to the stories today, and Pete Davidson. I know a lot of people don't like hearing Pete Davidson, but he is on the news anyways. He is getting a round of applause from fellow comedian Jon Stewart as Kanye West drama films, and speaking with Howard Stern in a recent interview, the 59-year-old confessed he was impressed by how the Saturday Night Live star is carefully handling fragility. He said that I know Pete really, really well. He's just a kid trying to live his life. He is one of my favorite people. Stewart said that in some episode of his show, and that they're really excited that Pete Davidson, on the other hand, a really flexible and calm way dealing with Kanye West on that. So that's what a round of applause for Pete Davidson. Yeah, that's what is going on. So Prince Charles was here, and the Prince of Wales and future king was spotted with swollen red, fingers as soon as he landed in the Asian country, sparkling rumors about his unstable health. Yes, in a more peaceful comment, Charles also paid a visit to the Bangla Sahib Gurdwara temple. That is, the prince stepped into the temple barefooted after taking off his shoes and socks at the holy site. Pictures of the outing show that Charles had a painful looking swelling in his feet as well as hands, and most people were really tired. The fans are really worried about what might be going on with him. However, it was later understood that Charles' sausage fingers were a result of a long haul flight. Meanwhile, the prince and future queen's consort Camilla are also visiting Ireland to mark the queen's platinum jubilee tour. Yes, other people went to the Jamaican, and it's not quite good with them because they've been having a lot of worries about their speeches, whatever they did there. But Prince William is addressing deep-rooted slavery practices in the history of Britain as Jamaica decides to opt out of the Commonwealth. Yes, during his speech at the official dinner at the King's House, the resident of the Governor General of Jamaica, Sir Patrick Allen, William apologized to the nation for letting them down. So he said, I want to express my profound sorrow. Slavery was abhorrent and it should never have happened, he said in a landmark speech in Jamaica, Wednesday evening, that acknowledged his country's role in the trafficking of people to the Caribbean and the United States. So he talked about Father Prince Charles' opinion on appalling atrocity of slavery, which forever stains their history as well. The Jamaicans are still not touched with this speech. They don't actually really worried about that as well. But that's what it's really going on. But my favorite person in the in entertainment circles is in the news. I'm talking of Alec Baldwin. He is going back to acting. Yes, post brief haters after the fatal Rust shooting. So the 63-year-old is ready to star in Italian Christmas movie, according to a report published by Deadline on Wednesday. So Baldwin will be joined by younger brother William to shoot two hybrid animated and live action movies in Italy. So the movies are titled, yes, Kid Santa and Belly's Magical World. So the projects will be the actor's first after he accidentally fired live, shot at the cinematographer Helena Hutchins on the set of Rust in 2021. And it was earlier reported that Alec Baldwin tried his shot at having makers continue Rust shooting after Helena Hutchins' death. So they're actually surprised that he is back to shooting, but even Jesus died and woke up. Yes, we're joined by our very own legendary cousin, yes, Idro Patrick. He is in the studios with us today. What's up, cousin? You're welcome to the show.
Hey, Sandra. Thank you for having me.
How are you feeling today?
I feel good. It's obviously the second to the last day of the week. So the weekend is here. So we are obviously happy.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So I want to first of all touch on Pete Davidson. He has been lauded, applauded for keeping calm during this explosive, go find God fumes left and back, What do you have to say about that? You know that your favorite was actually the one taunting him on social media, left and right, but he's saying that He just want to keep calm, away from Kanye. Crazy.
Well, first, no Kanye West slander will be allowed.
Why not?
But you see,
I'm not the one allowed. It's in the news. It's on the news. Yeah.
I don't think the reason why he kept quiet was because I don't think he should be praised for it.
All right.
I think he was scared.
He's scared.
He was going against Kanye, or rather, Kanye was coming for him.
Really?
And yeah, I mean, they don't belong to the same category. They are not the same. They are not the same caliber.
Are you trying to take sides here?
Look, people like Drake,
Chris Brown, and
no,
also-
Drake, Big Sean, some other top people, have gone face to face with Kanye, and
with Kanye.
none of them ever stood. So,
I think this one.
so
this
if
one
you
he
decide
stood.
to bring
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson into that box,
All right.
he doesn't fit. He doesn't fit. Kanye is Kanye, and you have Pete Davidson.
But I feel like he fit because he has been able to get him off social media, to be precise, Instagram for 24 hours, and also being cancelled, being headline at the Grammys.
He didn't get Kanye out of social media. Kanye got himself out of social media.
He was banned
by what he posted.
He was banned because of what he did to Pete Davidson.
No.
It's the same circle. Closing. It's the same circle.
See,
why are you trying to pick sides?
He was not banned because of what he technically it wasn't really because of what he said about Pete Davidson.
Instagram said they banned him because of what he was doing to Kim Kardashian
what he was
and
saying,
Pete Davidson on social media.
He included this guy Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
And amongst some of the posts that he put up, there was some racially offensive statements that he made.
All right.
That was one of the main reasons why he was banned from Instagram. And why I'm saying it is not because it is not primarily because of Pete Davidson, is because he had always been posting several things about him, saying sort of things about him. He even renamed him Skete. So, and he did that on Instagram. Right. So I don't think, if Instagram didn't ban him then, I don't see a reason why they would decide to ban him now.
He went too far. I think he went too far. Actually,
No.
they thought it was just a mere
he
thing.
Buried, he quote unquote buried Pete Davidson.
Yeah, I told my lesson. We watched
and
the
he
video.
put the video on Instagram, and the video was not taken down. So if you decide to bury someone in a video and you put it up and you're not banned for that, I don't think you get banned for talking.
Maybe they thought that he was just trying to bring out creation from one of his
No. They've always known Kanye being a Kanye.
All right.
So someone like that, you every statement he makes carries a particular meaning. And he's not one that that chickens out in anything. He doesn't miss his words.
All right.
He says them outrightly. He's very blunt. So I don't think Instagram was actually waiting to see if he was gonna blow up. I mean, it's Kanye.
Kanye crazy. We know that. I will leave you, but I know the fans definitely will understand that because the Instagram maybe know that he took it too far. But Ryan, I want us to talk about Alec Baldwin. We know that when the Rasta shooting happened, we thought that he wouldn't be back in shooting because we're not actually done, dealing with that particular tragedy, and he is on acting.
Yeah.
Is it not shocking to you?
No. It's not shocking to me. I don't think there's a big deal in it either, because of course what happened that was unfortunate, and up until now no one has been found guilty of the murder, and he himself has not been found guilty of the murder, and no court is prohibiting him from moving on. So I just think it's normal. And I just think the only thing he has to do now is damage control. He has to be able to buy his way back into the society, into the market. Unlike over here, had it been something like that happened here in Africa, I don't really think, the fans will really.
That'll be the end of your career.
Yeah.
Especially in Ghana.
So,
yeah.
over there, it's easy for you to come out and shed tears, fake tears, and read some script, and those same people that were chastising you will start feeling sad, and before you know it, they start they can go to the extent of donating to you.
Of course,
for going through such trauma. Those things don't happen over here.
For the sake of your mental health.
Your mental health. So, I think it is it's a good thing to me. I think it's a good thing. It has happened. It can't be undone.
Okay.
So the dead is dead. Let the living move on. And the reason why we're seeing it, where we're making it seem like much of a big deal, is because it happened to Alec Baldwin. We've had several other people, several other movie crew that have died on set, and things like this we are not really spoken much about, and no one was really pulling this kind of stunt. But now he's the big figure, so they're making it seem like, oh,
they can move on.
They can move on. They have to kill him. I mean, it is what it is.
Okay, I think it's not bad either, because as he said, the living might move on, and since he is not guilty for the crime, there is no restriction to not moving on. For now, that's the word. Okay, so Prince Charles, yes, it's having there are speculations that he might be having a very dangerous health problem when we saw those swollen fingers on social media when he visited Asian.
Yeah, I saw the pictures as well. Didn't look good.
It
didn't look good. I hope he's fine, but
last time
someone like me,
the queen was having COVID-19, and today
you see this family issue. Someone like me do not understand these things.
I think you're having issue.
I refuse to understand these things. Whereby you're having headache, it's all over the news. You're having headache. You're having COVID, it's all over the news. You're having COVID. I don't get it.
Cold itself, you're over the news.
It's all over the news.
You move around.
I understand the fact that he's unwell.
Right.
But the publicity that they are pulling on this thing, to me, I feel it's irrelevant. To me, that's my opinion. I feel it's relevant. I mean, there are other things happening.
They are worried because maybe there is something serious going on, and they don't want the public to know about it. So they see this as like a shock to them.
Why are they seeing it like a shock to them? I mean, he's not the first he's not the first person that such thing would be happening to.
All right.
Although he's a figure, he's a particular royal figure, so we say, oh, okay, yeah, it's a big deal. But to me, it's not so much of a big deal because he's not the first person. The reason why I have issues with it is because probably he could be having some illness, which he can see a doctor for, obviously, or maybe a physician. But the fact that they're making it seem like, oh, he's having this illness, oh, everyone is going to die, what's wrong with him? It's not so much of a big deal to me.
All right. Okay, so are we from another royal family member to another royal family? Prince William, yes, he's here, and he's reeling in Jamaica with sorrow over slavery amid the anti-monarch protests in Jamaica and all that. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, the slavery, to me, you see those tours that are going on around. To me, I think they should just sit at home. This slavery thing didn't start today. Didn't start yesterday. And to me, there's still, although the slavery has been eradicated,
all right,
but to me, the slavery is still there.
It's still there.
I don't see a reason why you left UK to Jamaica for what? For what?
Tour.
No, you going there is slavery. I mean, you going there to say, oh, you're crying for them, you're feeling for them. That's slavery. That's how I see it. Like, what's the essence? I mean, when they were doing these things, taking our forefathers over there, putting them on farms, working from morning to night without food.
They didn't feel anything.
Flogging them. when they died, they just throw them into the Atlantic.
Ocean, yeah.
So those things happened not for 10 years, not for 20 years, not for 30 years, for centuries.
Yeah.
You know.
So they
generations.
They want to change that.
No, you can't change it. You can't change it. You can't change the past.
They want to feel what they want.
If you want to, if they want to feel it,
Mm-hmm.
let's redo the slavery.
Vice versa.
Yeah, let's redo the slavery. Then when we redo the slavery, where you have to be at the receiving end,
and you get to know what.
Then
exactly
we can say,
okay,
it's even, now we're talking.
Even.
But don't come and say, oh, you're going around
Mm-hmm.
and on tour and you're crying.
You're feeling sorry.
That's
for them.
slavery.
All right.
I mean, you coming as
even
who are you?
Them what they've been
you
through.
that's you reminding them, and for the fact that you are a white person doing that. I mean, if a black person, if a black president from Africa goes over there and say, "Oh, I'm you know, I'm here to support and you know, we feel the same thing. You understand? But you are the one that did this thing. Mm-hmm. Your ancestors did this thing, and that same thing you are gaining from it up until now. You're still enjoying the privileges of those things up until now, and you're coming as a white person.
They are pleading on behalf of the forefathers.
Pleading for what? If you want to plead, you can. We don't need the physical pleading.
All right.
I mean, you see, the damages that was done. I don't think it can ever be erased forever. You know, there's this mental slavery where you see the white person as a superior being. Thanks to the Second World War. If not, we would have still been in that slavery till now. Okay. You see, so and now they have the Commonwealth, where you have, you know, all the countries that were colonized being in the Commonwealth.
Now Jamaica
and still Nigeria, Ghana, all those Commonwealth countries. Before you get access to the UK, you have to go through visa and this and that. So what's the essence of the Commonwealth? So you've colonized us in the past. Now you put all the people you colonized in an organization, like Organization of the Colonized.
Still control them.
You see, so why are you coming straight? Come on.
Easy. I want you to.
I'm taking this to.
I want you to relax. I'm gonna continue the stories, and I want to join in because if I continue with you, you're gonna blow up my studios. I'll be back with you, cousin. So he's really burning out because he feel like there are a lot of harm being caused to them, and they feel really hurting about it. But it really happens in life right now. So we continue the stories, and Anne. Yes, Hathaway is here and is planning to extend her family after baby Jack. Yeah, so speaking to WSJ magazine for the new cover story, Anne revealed that she wants to have another baby, but is afraid of the complications that will kick in. Of course, it's not easy doing that one. So I could see us going for another one and confessed of her desire for another child, but caveated the statement with the challenges around fertility and pregnancy, explaining that there is a tendency to portray all these things that are really happening. So that's what she's saying, that she wishes to have another baby, but it's not easy going now. So Anne announced a pregnancy in 2019 and talk about related struggles as such. So we hope that doctors will be able to find solutions to that so that she can have another beautiful baby that we all be happy for. So former Baywatch star Pamela Anderson will make her Broadway debut in the hit musical Chicago. Yes, Anderson will appear in Chicago from April 12th to June 5th, playing Roxie Hart, which is she calls, a dream rose. Roxie is a song and dance woman who shoots her love dead as easily as most people would swat a fly. So, that is really a beautiful role that we all have to look forward to. So she said, I think fame for Roxie is freedom. Yeah, she said in an interview on Wednesday, and it's not just about being famous, it's about having freedom and having attention in a loving way. So I can relate to a lot of staffs in the show. So, there is a dark to it. They're also dark to the media and real life. So it's very interesting play, and it's iconic. It lasts forever because it's a great story, and there is always something underneath all the glamour that makes it more glamorous. So we hope to see how it's going to turn out. So it's happening from 12th of April to 5th of June. So we look forward to that. As was a Kate Middleton is here, and the husband went to, Jamaica. It didn't turn out well. It turned out so bloody, so bad. So Kate Middleton, who is on 8th day 2022 royal tour of Belize, Jamaica, and the Bahamas with Prince William, yes, made an emotional speech on Wednesday. This is what Cousin doesn't want to hear. There is no need for those, speeches, but that's what they want to do. So Prince William's sweetheart Kate was spotted delivering a speech at the Shortwood Teacher College, hailing, the crucial role of teachers at the front line in shaping in early years. She continued by saying that, and I quote, "We are on the cusp of one of the biggest opportunities for positive change in generations." In an emotional address, the Duchess revealed that since the arrival in Jamaica, she had been touched by the warmth this island has shown them. So the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, who have embarked on the second leg of the Caribbean tour, are fully enjoying the trip. But the royal couple also played football and kickabout with England star Sterling there. Cousin doesn't need this one. He said they should just go back to where they came from. Yes, he's still here. So Angelina Jolie is here, and she has raised her voice over Afghan girls, yes, who had been deprived of education. So taken to her Instagram, the Hollywood superstar said, "Today the school year starts in most of Afghanistan, but the Taliban authorities have now said that all girls secondary school, yes, will be suspended indefinitely." So she posted that, "Mother, I wasn't allowed to enter my school today. Tear of, defeat and grief to those poor souls carved my heart." That's what I'm talking of. Angelina Jolie is talking about these Afghan girls. It's not easy that they're going through. I don't know how these things are gonna be solved. She said also that most have already been closed for 8 months already in many Afghan provinces, thinking of all the bright, brilliant Afghan girls shut out of school. They need a serious one, just like the invasion of Russia. But Princess Eugenie, yes, shared a new family photo on her birthday. Yes, she celebrated a photo with August and husband Jack, Brooks band for her birthday. I think they wanted to make it a family birthday as well. Yes, I have a friend who can say that she is always on her sister's birthday. So, what a birthday to celebrate in the park with my boys. Thank you, XS. You wrote that on Instagram. So, Princess, Eugenie is the daughter of Prince Andrew, Queen Elizabeth II's son. So she recently made headlines when she watched Super Bowl final with Prince Harry. That's what Cousin has been saying. Every little thing, they make a name for that. But Harry Styles is here, and he has announced a new album called The Harry's House. Yes, we are going to Harry's house. So the Grammy-winning artist, announced on social media that his highly anticipated third studio album, Harry's House, will arrive on May 20th. You heard it right, May 20th. Yeah, so Harry's House will have 13 tracks, more than any other previous albums, according to report. Though no further details on the album's, track list are available yet. But the Watermelon Sugar singer did unveil the Harry's House convent art. Yeah, the photos of a confused-looking Harry scratching his face as he shared on a ceiling. Yes, you're looking forward to see Harry's house. But the Queen is back here, and former BBC correspondent Peter Hunt on Wednesday said that the royal family has no foolproof plan to cover all scenarios for when Queen Elizabeth can't carry out her duties, yes, after COVID and all that. So he said that both Charles and William are abroad. If the Queen becomes ill, either Charles flies home or Andrew steps in. An unthinkable move for many. So pro-monarchy journalist Richard Eden said that this is why Prince Andrew and Prince Harry must be stripped of their roles as councillors of the state immediately. You know that Prince Harry and his uncle Prince Andrew fell out of favor with the royal family after the Duke of Sussex stepped down from his royal duties, and the Duke of York also got involved in a sex scandal. I think that's making history. I've never had a royal member doing anything like that, but that's what he did. So Prince Harry and Kate Middleton, yes, they attended an official meeting with Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness on Wednesday during their, which he's made the country's decision to break away from the monarchy clause. According to the mayor, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge were invited to the Jamaica house in the capital of Kingston by Mr. Honus and wife Juliet, where they met several Jamaican cabinet members. So, Mr. Honus also held a meeting, yes, a private one, with William and Kate, reportedly telling them that Jamaica is very free and liberal country, and the people were very expressive, and he is certain that they will see the spectrum of expression yesterday. So they will be looking forward to see how it will be happening. They said they want to break away from Commonwealth. How is that going to end as well? So a sad story is here. Yes, one of a Hollywood actress, Taka Veronica, has been found dead in a hotel room in Benue State 1 week after celebrating her birthday. That's really sad. Veronica was found dead in a hotel room at Inyema area in Makurdi, Benue State, just after celebrating her birthday on March 12. So circumstances surrounding her death are still sketchy, but the state police spokesperson SP Catherine Anene said 3 suspects had been arrested in connection with the case. And from there, celebrities and friends have now taken to social media platforms to open down tribute to the late actress. We hope her soul finds eternal peace. But our very own musician Efia is here, and she has expressed interest in featuring Kofi Kinata on a song. So according to one of the Ghanaian few female music aspect, Kofi Kinata is a great lyricist, and having him on the same song will be powerful. Not to a Charterhouse, because they said they didn't nominate him for, Artist of the Year, and most people, including singers and actors as well as actresses, are really fuming over that. So if you made this know in a tweet saying, and I quote, "I want to make music with at Kofi Kinata GH, what a lyricist." So we might be looking forward to an exciting collaboration with Efia and Kofi Kinata for our celebration. Yes, Jesus come to die very soon, so we will celebrate with their songs. But Cozy, I want to draw you in. Yes, welcome back. I hope now you're feeling at ease now, because the way you were filming, you could have burned DJ Charm and myself in the studios,
I'm not used yet.
You are not doing that yet?
I still have more to say.
All right, you're welcome back then.
Thank you.
Are you sure everything is okay?
Yeah, of course.
I'm not trying to revive the fire, but Middleton made an emotional speech of she made an emotional speech. She just want you guys to understand that they are thinking, they're worried about you people, and
no, I feel they should be more worried about themselves.
Themselves first. All right.
You see, we also happened to Meghan that got married to their brother.
Royal. Today
we saw how she was treated.
Today
we
she's
saw
still being
how
treated. Yeah.
their own brother was treated. We saw how their brother's then unborn child was treated.
Yeah.
They were speculating, is it gonna be black
or blue?
Is it gonna be blue?
Yeah. I heard it.
What's that?
So they should even check themselves from where they are first.
These ones coming up and going around, they don't know what they are doing. They don't. Look,
easy.
If you come to me
right.
and tell me the queen is going around, first has dissolved the Commonwealth. Now they are taking all their resources, everything they took from those countries, then they are putting it back. Okay, now we can have a conversation.
All right.
If you tell me, she went to Jamaica to have a conversation with them, and they're negotiating on what those people want back, we can have a conversation. But don't tell me the Queen is in England, so you are here making an emotional speech. What is the speech supposed to do?
I apologize on Kate's behalf, because
you see, the fact that we are making these things, we're talking about it. I think it's a waste of time. I mean, why are we even having this conversation in the first place?
Okay.
You understand? Like, what's the essence of it? So you going back to give a speech, it's just a speech. whatever she's demonstrating, she's probably acting it. That's how I see it. You know, wherever she's demonstrating and you're feeling, oh, it's all fake.
Sorry.
We know.
Please come.
You understand?
Yeah.
You weren't there. You know, she only heard stories. And these things, she's still enjoying those privileges until today.
And she didn't feel what they felt before.
She didn't feel what they felt. She can never feel it.
All right.
You understand?
I don't want us to talk
if she
about
hears
that
the story,
because-
she would be hearing it from the angle of they being the ones that dominated. You understand?
Okay.
So how can you come and
I don't want us to
Doesn't
talk
make
about
sense,
that
man.
anymore. Okay, so the Queen, finally, I want us to close the docket because I
Yeah.
think you're having issues with family from the Kardashians to the douches and the Sussex, you know. So I just, right now, I want us to close the docket by talking about the Queen right now. They are saying that what happens if the Queen, you know, feels ill or something, since William and Charles is not in the circle. The last time we heard that she had COVID-19 and all that. So I think you and this family is a delicate matter for you.
So what exactly is supposed to happen? Nothing will happen.
I think we have to change
So
your name to
they're speculating that, okay, if she dies, so what will
what
happen?
was happening because they are all not
Nothing will
around.
happen.
Who's
We'll bury
gonna
her.
take it?
And that's it. You know, then they can move on to who's going to be the next in line.
We'll bury her.
See, it's no big
They
deal.
are thinking of royal.
You see, the fact
yeah,
that
royalty. Who's
the
gonna
fact
take
that
up the
they
roles?
keep entrenching these stories and these things, they keep entrenching them in our memories. It doesn't make sense to me.
All right.
Why are we talking about this? Why are you saying, oh, if she falls ill,
Who's gonna take
who's
up
gonna
the
take?
royal
There are
robes?
doctors, you know, there that can do these things, and
Yeah,
obviously they
of
have
course.
cabinet as well. They can run these things.
Oh.
So it's not like if she dies, the world will die. So it's just one person. It's just one person.
It's not
You
like
see,
the Russian
the fact that we're
invasion.
making it seem like, oh, it's a very delicate issue. It's a tragic occurrence, like a tsunami. You know,
That's the Queen, cousin. That's the Queen.
look,
Queen
the
of
Queen.
England. Yeah.
of England, right? We're in Ghana. You see, so the people in England
All right.
could be worried
Yeah.
about, oh, they're gonna lose their queen.
Absolutely.
But why are we saying, oh, the queen is gonna die?
This
I'm
is,
not interested.
This is
We're
like
in Ghana.
this is like a
understand?
worldwide story
No, no,
because
no.
they feel like
She's
those
not the
who
queen.
are supposed to be in for it, they are all on this trip to Africa, to be precise. You know.
No. The last time I checked, Africa did not invite them to come. So they came out of their free will.
So what happens whether they die or live?
No,
you don't-
it's none of my business.
all
really.
right, all right.
And I don't think any of us care about
I don't
these
want.
things.
I don't want you to.
And for the
feel-
fact that
all
that
right.
the war is happening in Ukraine now, and they're threatening that, oh, Africa is gonna go into starvation, there's gonna be
Yeah.
famine, and there's war in Ukraine, and Africa will starve because there's war in Ukraine.
I don't want
These
you.
things
I
do
don't
not
want you
make
to
sense
heat
to
up
me, really.
again. But right, I want us to wrap it up on Angelina Jolie. You know, yesterday there were news that the Taliban they have suspended Girlhouse schools indefinitely, and she is making an outcry on that. These things have been there for long. It's just like how Ukraine is going to turn to in some few months or weeks to come.
Yeah, it's unfortunate
Very.
that few months ago those same kids were freely going to school, attending lectures, and now the schools are shut down. There's no hope. So you being a male child there, you're going to school, but you have securities everywhere.
All right.
As a guy, as a man, you're not safe, because whatever you do that doesn't correspond, that doesn't align with their rules, you probably be stoned to death or shot on sight.
Yeah.
So imagine being a female in such situation where a guy is feeling this worse. So how do you think the female
Oh, dear. Wow.
are really feeling? And now that the schools are shut down, it's like you had hopes before. you had dreams, so now everything is shattered.
Because
you know.
you're always deprived of something.
Yeah, so now you can't be a doctor. You're not gonna be a lawyer, obviously. A police? I don't think so.
Maybe you can go fight.
Pilot? I don't think so. So now the only solution that you see is fleeing that country,
moving out,
which is still risky.
Yeah.
Because for the fact that you're feeling, you live in that country with the motive of fleeing, you would have to go through several process of you explaining why you're leaving. Yeah. So that's not going to be easy.
That's even
and if you don't have a beautiful lie to convince them that you're not fleeing, you land in hot soup. So it's really bad. I mean,
I think the only thing we can do is just pray for them.
I don't think there's nothing we can do about it. I don't think we have to pray either, because I don't really think
God might
the
listen.
prayer is gonna do anything.
God might listen.
I don't think the prayer is gonna do anything.
So what do you think is the solution for this one?
I don't know. Believe me, I'm not a Taliban.
I think it's a prayer. Prayer will do that.
No. You see, there you go again.
Okay, so talking about prayer, I know this is not entertainment, but I want to chip this in, guys. I apologize for this one. You know that there is a big game tomorrow, Ghana versus Nigeria. I want you to make a prediction on that right now, because this is a big thing. It's really trending everywhere. Celebrities are talking about it. Actors and singers are talking about it. They are quite optimistic that the game's gonna be a fair play. What's your thought on that as well?
Well, some people have been saying it's two giants coming together. Nah, I don't think so.
What do you think?
Well, I think it's gonna be a fair play.
All right.
I see one team coming with so much hope and eagerness, and the other team is just being.
We team is coming with the ego. You should make it clear, because we want to understand.
So you have the Nigerian side.
All right.
You have the Nigerian side.
Okay, the Super Eagles.
The Super Eagles are hoping to demolish the Black Stars.
Demolish.
Yeah.
That's a heavy word.
Yeah. To
how many goals are they looking forward to demolish them with?
Now you have the Black Stars.
All right.
Being hopeful. Now it's worse, because the sports minister said, we might lose.
They shouldn't be shocked if it turns out bad. They shouldn't be shocked
if it turns out bad. So, in the news today, the VIP tickets, were sold out. Yeah. I think barely 48 hours after they were released. So imagine someone like me that I've paid for a VIP ticket, then the sports minister comes to say, "Oh, don't worry, don't be surprised when they lose. But I've paid for the tickets and I'm coming to watch them win."
It's not a serious issue.
This
because,
is like
it's like getting injured. You would definitely be taken to the hospital, but you need first aid. He's just trying to caution them.
No, he's not.
He's
killing their morale.
It's not killing their morale.
He's killing their morale. And for the fact that, Gian also said some things yesterday, and they were bashing him.
About the player who was infected. He said he had injury, actually. Ashmiru, he had injury. But because of time's sake, time is running up. I want you to predict what's going to happen tomorrow.
I should predict.
How many goals are you looking forward to?
Well, Nigeria probably scored 2 and Ghana will end up with 0. Or Nigeria scores 2. Okay. Nigeria scores 2 and Ghana ends up with 1. Because I don't see Nigeria scoring more than 2. And I don't see Ghana scoring more than 1 as well.
Okay, all right. So I want to make a request to our boss, Mr. Tai. If you can hear Cousin, please come take him to Nigeria back. We've deported you from Ghana. Thank you so much for joining us, Cozy, on the Entertainment Hub on Ghana Talks Radio.
Thank you for that.
So we started with entertainment and we ended with sports. I apologize for that, but I needed to ask him that because it's really fire in the country. A lot of people are looking forward to see what will happen tomorrow. And he's saying that Nigeria is scoring Ghana. If Nigeria scores Ghana, he's not coming to my show again. I'm telling you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on the Entertainment Hub on Ghana Talks Radio. I'm wrapping up. My name is Sandra Asante, but DJ Charm will be up today with that sweet musical vibe with an interview as well from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.